All right, and we're almost ready to get this one kicked off for you. For Raw, we've got Divisum, TV, Raw Susie, Two Nopes, and for the Lizzo boys, Big Noob, Cropper, and Rudy Sancheesi. Divisum takes a shot. Rudy didn't get a hold of it, so it dropped in. Cropper has time to make a clearance. Big Noob follows it up, and oh, it's off the bottom post there. It looked like it was going in. That would have been a cheap early goal there for the Lizzo guys. Two Nopes off the ceiling, trying to find it, leave it for a teammate. Well, Zuzi's able to turn around and get to it, but Divisum takes over. Able to tap middle. Two Nopes is waiting, and Divisum, smart play, he jumps right over it to allow Two Nopes to score.
Really good play here from Divisums, getting the double 50 win, pass over to Two Nopes. No one back in the net for Lizzo here to keep that puck out of their net. Obviously, you got to have that man back. Two of their people stuck in the corner, really not what you want to see here.
Yeah, as Razuzi, he was looking for the pinch there, got a little bit too much and hooked it left. Two Nopes takes over. Was looking for the bump on Rudy. He might have done just enough to keep him off balance as Divisum puts in a 50 that sends it scurrying across the middle. Big Noob tried to collect, but denied by Two Nopes. Cropper comes in there, nice demo to break things up as Rudy puts one on net and it's trickling by. No one there to slam home, and Ross Susie gets a second there to relieve the pressure. It's been coming in on Raw's net all of a sudden. Divisum puts the demo on Big Noob. Gives Zuzi a second. Nice clearance from the ceiling. Good counter clearance from Lizzo, able to put it back. Cropper comes in and wins the 50 out of the air. Double commit for the puck, but not sent towards on goal. Two Nopes have a chance for a big clear. Only able to send it wide left. Cropper just puts it straight up. He's asking a teammate to come up and hit it, but maybe a little slow on the offensive rotations at least to kind of break down the Raw defense.
Raw getting constantly denied their clears here. Lizzo doing an absolutely amazing job of keeping the pressure on Raw's half of the field here. Every time they seem to get a clear, there's always some sort of pinch or some sort of hit that puts it just straight back on their side. And if this continues, we could see an equalizer here very soon. And as I say that,
there it is, a good call.
It happens.
A good call. Divisum takes the touch, and Big Noob just gets enough of that one. It looked like he might miss, and then smartly drives past it as Cropper gets credit for that one. 1-1, and we're just past the halfway point, 2:24 left. Divisum with a demo, has some boost. Tried to slow plate that one, but Rudy saw through it. A little bit of back and forth as Two Nopes finds Zuzi. Far corner. Cropper prioritized boost over the puck there. And the shot was put on by Raw. Big Noob gets a pinch and it's laid out for him, but Divisum able to recover and make the save. Two Nopes off the line with the backflip. Zuzi first to it with a nice pinch flip. Sends it down the other end. It'll stay in the zone. Zuzi, I think, missed his flip there. Didn't get a chance on goal. Big Noob able to clear his lines. There's a little bit of pressure there put on by Big Noob, but didn't get to it. Zuzi does well to control that and clear it all the way into the other side of the field as Divisum comes up, reacts sharply right off the deflection and sends home from almost midfield.
Just a little bit too much aggression here from Lizzo. Cheesy there, really putting a lot of trust in his teammate to hit that puck, and unfortunately, out of the millions of times where he does hit that puck, this is the one where he doesn't, and it just left their net wide open, an overcommit, making this a one-goal game. But the question is, are they going to do it again? Is this a mistake? that they will make enough times to lose games.
Right, yeah, because Raw definitely on their game. They've had 3 shots and they've scored 2. So as Cropper comes in and wins a huge 50 off the clearance, well done to him as he reads this one. Divism trying to clear, doesn't get enough on it, and a great read by Cropper.
Absolutely amazing play from Cropper. I mean, I honestly can't really say much about that. It was just perfectly executed. Everything went his way there, and he will have the equalizer.
Face off, falls to Cropper. He's got not quite enough boost as 2 Nopes able to clear. Rudy keeps it in the zone. He maybe had an opportunity to go for a bump there as he cut his rotation early. Didn't really finish that one off, so the chance goes begging as Susie. Oh, what a save, a recovery there. As they keep out Susie, I thought for sure he was going to score. That one's off the crossbar, just nearly scoring. Big Noob trying to dribble out. 2 Nopes, good block from Big Noob, keeps it in. Rudy doesn't have any boost. Maybe probably shouldn't have been contesting that one. Their goal's vulnerable here. It's open. Big Noob able to get there and recover. Susie didn't go for the boost steal, and it was a late bump or demo attempt as it falls to 2 Nopes. Sends it just wide. Divism was waiting on that back post. It was a really good chance. It's still up here for Raw. They got a chance for a 0-second goal, kept up by 2 Nopes. Oh, another nice flick towards the middle. Susie's up. He's got a touch. And I think, yeah, Lizzo definitely wanted that one just to kind of fall and take the overtime there. Straightforward face-off by Big Noob and 2 Nopes. Goes to Raw's side. Shot, not enough on that one to get past Susie. 2 Nopes able to clear to the right. Susie takes control, puts the 50 on Rudy, and puts it back into Lizzo's territory. Vism, a good win there. Rudy, oh, maybe he shouldn't have touched that one. He's left it. 2 Nopes has gotten to it. He hits it straight down. Susie not there to follow up, but he is able to hold the line defensively and keep it on Lizzo's half. 2 Nopes has boost. He flicks it into the middle. Rudy reads that one very nicely. Sends it across. Big Noob puts it into the middle dangerously there. Didn't have any boost left. 2 Nopes. Plenty on that one. Sends it in for Rudy to deal with. Rudy slow dribbles by 1. Susie able to collect the boost and the puck. Send it towards the middle. Vism nearly got to that one. Oh, and Rudy hit that one straight up. Otherwise, a break could have been on for Lizzo there.
One thing that Lizzo does that I'm noticing here is that they do a very, very good job of making sure that they follow their hits. Every time the puck gets into their possession, even if they hit it sort of away from themselves, they do a very good job of making sure they do everything they can to get as close to that puck as they can, to put the pressure on to Raw here, make sure they can't do exactly what they want to do, or at least feel rushed to do so, maybe causing a little more mistakes to happen, but also it gives them a lot more opportunities for 50s, and their recoveries are also really good. They're getting a lot of 50s that a lot of teams wouldn't be able to get purely based on recoveries, and I think that if they keep up the pressure that they could easily win this game. They are playing very well right now.
Yeah, probably advantage to them ever since the overtime. Definitely have had the more chances. 2 Nopes, big clear. Big Noob's able to get a good... He jumped for it, though, and he spun out in the meantime. 2 Nopes nearly finds Divism lurking in the middle. Susie's up. Gets his touch. It's just wide. Almost a triple commit there for Lizzo. Draw able to maintain possession. Taking it back into their own zone. 2 Nopes is by 1. Cropper puts up the 50. Susie's able to clear that one down the right side. Up the wall, Cropper gets it past Divism. Susie, a great little first touch. He fooled the first defender, but it goes a little bit wide right of the goal. There's a misplay there, and Cropper's almost in. 2 Nopes diving save back towards his own goal. Cropper able to steal the boost and kind of reset as Big Noob puts another one into the middle. missed by two noobs, and nobody gambled on that one for Lizzo.
A lot of these shots on net are being taken from the midfield, and really no pressure has been mounting so far. It's been a lot of back and forth. However, the fact that teams are able to get shots on net shows that both of these teams playing a little more passive than they could be, giving a little bit more space to people that they don't necessarily have to, and allowing them to take the shot as if they think they're confident in themselves to save it, or they're not confident in the other team to score it, whatever the case may be. If they misjudge a play just a little bit, it could spell the end for them.
Yeah, as Big Noob again puts another nice pass into the middle. He's had a bunch of those this game, including the assist on one of the goals for Lizzo. As Divisum able to make a play, Big Noob off the line. 3 all over in the zone here as Lizzo's looking to counter, if possible. Broken up well by Susie. Two Napes able to follow it. I don't think he's been able to get back to it, though. It's going to be left to Divisum to clear on the right side. He's got enough to do something with it. He controls it well. He's got a ceiling shot, but not enough back to it. Susie followed it well. He got plenty on it, but Rudy makes a nice save. Two Nopes. Has he got enough here to put on? Rudy patiently deals with it. Vism looking in again. They need somebody to gamble, and it falls down. I think the goalie had no boost there, and he's able just to kind of fortunate that it came down with no extra pressure. Cropper again, 50s, and it sends it wide. Two Nopes out of boost, but he's just looking to contend and put on the pressure. Cropper a good 50 there, but cleaned up by Susie. And a big clearance there by Big Noob. That was good. That finally relieved a good 30-second spell there by where Raw was on top of it.
A lot of Raw's attempts onto net here are actually coming from the ceiling. They're using the wall a lot, and I think that that's something that could be taken advantage of by Lizzo. If they start reading their tendency to go towards the wall, they may be able to predict what they have in the future and get to the puck a little bit faster with a little more certainty to know as to what Raw is planning at all times here. Because if you can outread your opponent, it makes scoring on them a whole lot easier.
Right. Anytime you can outread somebody, beat one man, turn it into one man beating two. As it falls to Rudy and he taps in, a double commit where the puck really didn't go anywhere from the two goaltenders. Cropper putting it on net with good power. Divisum doesn't get enough clearance, and then he kind of blocks Susie from being able to clear it, and the tap-in winner for Lizzo.
A very unfortunate way to end it with a double commit, but unfortunately it does happen here. It does happen, and if we look at the stats here, we actually see a fairly even game, 11-10. Fairly even on the shots. Saves, though, we see 5-7, just a little more shot or a little more saves on Lizzo's part. Maybe that could also be the reason that they got a little bit of a lead here. But I will say that Lizzo played very well in the second half. Not so well in the first half, but if they keep playing the way that they played in the second half here, I think they have a very good shot of taking this whole series.
Yeah, for sure, both ways. I mean, the amount of points scored in that game from every single player, that is telling of the back and forth game that you described. 11-10 in shots, plenty of saves, and touches on the puck, and that one I think went into almost 6 minutes of overtime. So we almost got a bonus game to kick this one off. I think we're going to get some more fireworks coming out of this series.
I'm excited to see what Raw may implement into their playstyle to try and shut down Lizzo here. Maybe they go for a couple more demos. I saw most of the demo aggression coming out from Lizzo, actually. Maybe they just decide they want to score off of every kickoff, and that's how they're going to win the game, you know? You never know what strategy may come out from teams here.
Susie with an absolutely nasty flick to set up Divisum right in front of the goal. There's no way he can miss that one. That was perfectly played by Susie. See if he can do it again. He's able to find Divisum on the left. Misses it from the ceiling, though. Two Nopes covers him and sends it into the zone. Two Nopes again, looking to center it. He can just get back to it, but Cropper's able to clear. Possible break here. Division keeps off the line. Cropper stole the boost. He has possession now. He's looking for a teammate. Comes off of Rudy. Two Nopes looking. He beats one, beats two. Big Noob, good rotation to cover that one up. Two Nopes was looking for a bump. Didn't come off, and now a counter for Lizzo. Good power there. Cropper able to steal another boost. Touches it up. Big Noob to it first, but Susie touches left well. And a nice pinch to clear the zone. Big Noob. Rudy leaves it for him. Big beats one. Able to collect puck and the boost. Going up the ceiling. And a nice, very nice shot. Well controlled there. Division does well. And the follow-up goes just wide. A huge opportunity goes begging there for Lizzo.
Raw beginning to panic a little bit on the defense. Could potentially spell their downfall. All Lizzo really has to do, put a quality shot on net after they panic, and they pretty much have an open net to shoot on. If Raw doesn't get themselves together, you need to have a level head while you're playing under these circumstances. Otherwise, you will be susceptible to getting scored on like that. And if Raw keeps doing that, they could definitely have the huge disadvantage in the series.
Yeah, and another one there as two go up, and it just kind of harmlessly falls past. Division beaten by Big Noob. It falls to the middle. Cropper's there first, and he's able to force it in.
Big Noob getting a really good 50 there. Once again, we see a little bit of panic coming out from Two Nopes, trying to use his power slide to get the turn that he needs. Instead of taking his time, the puck wasn't going into the net yet. He didn't need to immediately touch the puck. He needed to set himself up to make sure it stayed out of his net, but unfortunately, he couldn't catch himself, and it resulted in a goal here.
Last chance there, Division put an absolute slapper across as that one nearly fell to Two Nopes. Good clearance off the line from Lizzo. When falls to Raw, Susie has boost. He's able to get up. Can't do much on the follow, but Two Nopes able to keep it in the zone. Big Noob, nice pinch clear to get it out to mid. Cropper wins yet another huge 50 Susie has to deal with. Rudy keeps it in well. There's a misplay, and Big Noob's looking. All he needs is some help. It's on the line. It's agonizingly just kind of floating there. Raw gets away with one. And they're going to have to reset. Two Nopes putting some pressure on. Everyone just kind of off to the sides looking for boost at the moment as the puck is being bounced back and forth. No real possession, no real dribbling plays or anything as of late. Division does well to dodge the bump by Cropper and make the save. Cropper grabs the boost but leaves it, and a nice clearance there. Gonna get back to it, picks up a demo. Falls to Susie, but he puts a nice bump onto Big Noob, and he'll have a chance to make a play. Ran out of boost, so Two Nopes comes in and beats two. He's looking to center. Good series here for Raw. Chance for them to get some pressure, create some shots. Two Nopes uses all of his boost to go for the block there. Doesn't come off. Rudy leaves it for Cropper. 1v1 towards the goal. He looks for a new Big Noob. Oh no, he almost inadvertently fired that one into his own net. Bit of the heart and the throat there for a second as he fired that one. That could have been an own goal with just a minute remaining.
Beginning to see a lot more mistakes come out from Lizzo, obviously missing that pretty much free goal earlier because they were playing just a little too passive, and here almost getting an own goal. It's 1-1 here. They're on match point, 40 seconds left in the game, and you can tell that they want to win it, as usually, you know, teams that don't care typically don't start making mistakes like this. They don't start panicking. But you can't, like I said earlier, you can't let the panic set in. You can't let your mindset get in the way of your performance.
And Touched around by Suzy. Another good solo play as he creates the second goal for Raw this game.
Actually, there was a pretty good bump from Raw onto one of the Lizzo players. Did not catch the names, but it did pretty much open up the entire corner for Zuzi to take it straight to the net and put in the Doomsy dish here.
Suzy just looking to kill off the last remaining seconds. Big Noob trying to keep it up, but Two Nopes will let it fall. And we've got a series here, ladies and gentlemen, going into game 3.
Raw taking it in the last couple seconds, even though they had the shot disadvantage. Look at the save difference, 5 saves to 1. That is a heck of a lot of saves. Literally every goal that they saved potentially could have gone in, as the only one they didn't save was the one that did go in. And it just makes you think, if Raw missed one of those saves, that could have been, we could be in overtime right now. If they missed 2 of those saves, they could be losing.
Yeah, super tight series as, probably definitely deserved from Raw that game. Sends us into game 3, a critical game 3. And so 1-1. Oh, and looks like we lost our server there. We're going to just give us 1 second here to fix up the game.
Can't be a Rocket League game without
No, I
servers
know,
going
right?
down.
After we've had 2 really good games in a series and then the server fries. So we'll have those. So what did you see from Raw there that kind of led them to the victory? I know you said the bit more of aggression, the bump that led into the goal.
Yeah, the bump obviously opening up the goal there to take a shot onto, but I honestly think that most of the change in gameplay here actually came from Lizzo. We saw a sharp decline in their performance at the end of that game there, which I'm pretty sure is what caused them to actually lose that game. Lizzo gonna have to pull themselves back together. I don't know if maybe off of the near own goal attempt, they just seemed not to be able to recover, but they're going to have to pull themselves together here if they want to win in game number 3.
Yeah, well said. Yeah, it did kind of start with that moment of panic where the shot went the wrong direction towards their own goal and maybe put a bit of a scare into them. Oh, and then the same thing. Zuzi, he had such a strong game too. He carried Raw to that win, and he's up late, and I think it just deflects off him. Really unfortunate own goal.
I mean, Raw has gotten 2 opening kickoff goals in the last 2 games. I guess that's something to look forward to.
Right, yeah. It went the other way on that one there, but not by part of outplay. Just an unlucky touch that sent it with power onto his own goal. Suzy played so well in game 2, he'll look to redeem himself here. Falls to Two Nopes. Divism controls. He wants to win another 50. Not out of the zone just yet. Lizzo doing a nice job early here to pin him in. Suzy with a good 50. Does get the boost back, but Rudy's able to deal with it well. Take it up the side. Suzy, a cheeky little demo from behind. He never saw it coming. Divism clearing his lines from the ceiling. Popped up again. Two Nopes has to deal with it, and he does. He's able to snag the boost. Does just enough, and there's nobody home for Raw. What happened there?
A double commit in the corner, opening up the net for an easy shot by Cropper. Honestly, if he didn't score that, there was definitely going to be something wrong with the rest of this game as well. Raw really need to get their comms together. Can't have people double committing in the corner, especially on a match point game number 3 where you're already down by 1 goal.
Yeah, absolutely. When this, when really this game is your win, you're in. But yeah, those kind of mistakes are killer. But they do have plenty of time. Still over 3.5 minutes to get back into this one, but they surely don't want to go down 3-0. Dropper clears, but Susie's going to be able to pick it up. Back and forth here as Two Nopes takes it into the corner, flicks over Cropper, but cleared by Rudy. Susie with the challenge. It's going to fall nicely. Big Noob doesn't get a huge clearance, but he does find Cropper, and they get a nice little two-man clearance. Two Nopes with a good challenge. Falling right above the goal. It missed everybody, but Divism caught it wrong and sent it wide. Raw, nobody back for them right now. They committed everything on that play. As this one's going on target, Divism's got to come up with a hero play, and he does off the crossbar. What a save. Takes it out, able to clear it there, relieve some pressure. Now we're down about the halfway point as Two Nopes has to make another save off the line. Cropper doing a nice job keeping the pressure here for Lizzo with the 2-0 advantage.
Lots of aggression coming out from Lizzo just right now on Raw Nation's half here. Very good rotations coming through from Lizzo. They're only sending one person at a time. They're actually keeping somebody further back. They don't want to lose this lead. And realistically, they don't even have to play super aggressive. They can turtle up. This is the last game of the series. They're not the people that need to be going for goals right now. That role falls into the hands of Raw. But it's going to be a lot harder, especially if Lizzo does keep playing super passively, as if it's a lot harder to get those breakaway goals, to get those easier goals whenever they do leave somebody back and ready for the clear.
Right, just playing a little bit of passive, but is that going to work out with Raw throwing 3 members at the goal every single time? We will see. Susie able to recover there and stop the attack. Vism needs a 50, finds Two Nopes in the middle, gets a slap shot off, but not enough on it. Looking for help, Two Nopes is, he needs anybody to come take it off him, but he takes an unlucky touch that goes past Susie. Another double commit there in the corner. Cropper looking to clear. Two Nopes leaves it for Divism. It's fallen into the middle here. If Susie's got some boost, and he does, and he's able to get enough power and convert it onto goal. 2-1 with 1:09 left.
Zuzi making this a 1-goal game with a beautiful, powerful shot. Perfect placement. Nothing much the defenders could really do about that. It was so fast that it would pretty much have to be on top of you for you to be able to save that. But the question is, can they do it again? They're still down by a goal here, and there's only a minute left.
Susie coming in again, looking for Two Nopes. He has him on the other side. He's dropped it down in the middle. Divism launches a shot. It goes over the goal. 2 men up. It looks as though Raw was able to collect some boosts and keep it in here, but Big Noob with a huge play gets rid of the pressure, wins another 50. Two Nopes, pucks wobbling around, hard to deal with there. Falls to Raw, goes straight up the side wall. Two Nopes does well to get there first. "19 seconds left. It's just damage control for Lizzo here. Keep it in the corner, keep it in the opposite zone as much as possible. Keep that extra man back. 5 seconds left. Susie's able to grab boost. Can he get a big clearance here? He does. It's up. Divism's up. Oh, he didn't catch it right. It looked like there could have been very well the makings of a heartbreaking shot right there, but it just falls in the ground. Doesn't come off a Raw. And Lizzo takes the series 2-1.
Lizzo barely scraping by at the end of that game there once again. Raw, unfortunately, this time they are not able to bring it back. Lizzo going to win this game out. Very, very, very close, though. 5 shots to 4 shots, 1 save to 2 saves. Really, this game was very close.